guys, and welcome to tonight. For some of you, this may be the first time that you've experienced Juice Plus, and we'd like to welcome you all here. I've been involved with the Juice Plus company for about 3 years now, both using the product and in the business as well. And tonight we thought we would get together a few of us who are also teachers, and because we wanted to share how it has changed our lives and our families' lives with you. So it's fantastic having, not only teachers online, but we've also got teacher aides and other people in the education field as well. So, as teachers, we're often exposed to, lots of colds and flus. And we often don't get time to eat at lunch. We may even miss lunch altogether. So, a lot of us on this call tonight have found a really, really simple way to actually bridge some of those gaps that we've found in our lifestyle. So, the Juice Plus company has been around for, about 45 years. It wasn't originally called Juice Plus. Originally, it was NSA, and they were involved with smoke detectors, and then they moved into water filters. But the actual Juice Plus products have been around for 25 years. So, it's amazing they've been around for so long, and yet some of us are only just hearing about them. So to share a little bit more about the products, I am going to pass it over to Donna. So thanks, Donna.
Thanks, Beck. Hi, everyone. Welcome, and thanks for hopping on tonight to check this out. I'm a teacher aide in prep in Hervey Bay, but I have been with the Juice Plus company for around about 1 year now. And I really just love that it's all about just whole foods, real whole foods. So for anyone who doesn't know anything about Juice Plus, just to let you know what it is, basically, it's fruits, veggies, and berries. Okay, we have a range of products, and they come in little capsules that are basically the products. The fruits, veggies, and berries are vine ripened to their peak amount of nutrient density, and they're slowly dehydrated, put in a big blender, and put into a vegan capsule. So this is the rainbow of colour that we get across the board with all of our capsules. About 30 different fruits, veggies and berries you get in those 3 different colours of capsules. And what happens is, because we have the whole 30 different fruits and veggies, it's a whole rainbow of colour and a whole rainbow of nutrients. So every different sort of colour that you have in your diet really responds to a different part of your body and can fuel a different part of your body and heal it. With all the germs and infections and sickness that we are exposed to at school, that's why it's really good to get that whole big variety. And what happens with Juice Plus is it gives our body the fuel that it needs to function properly, basically. And when our body, whatever our body is given, it sort of craves and goes to work to heal itself. I love that Juice Plus is backed by science and that anyone can take it. So if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding children, basically anyone who can eat fruit and veggies is able to take Juice Plus safely. Now, we all know what we should eat and what we do eat. We know that we should eat a certain amount of fruits and veggies every day, but it's really difficult to get anything, to get enough good quality fruits and veggies into our diet just by shopping at the supermarket or the farmer's market. Even on your best day, it's very difficult to get all of that in. So what Juice Plus does is it basically just bridges that gap. So we really know that we need to eat a good, wholesome, whole food diet, but this can just supplement that. We're not saying to change to just eat supplements. It's just a whole food diet that can be complemented by this product. And we call ourselves Juice Plus is called the company with a heart, because they actually sponsor children for free. So for any adult that's on the product, a child between the ages of 4 and 18 can actually get their products for free. And the children, they get the fruits and veggies for free, which is about 17 different fruits and veggies. Now, I don't know about you, but I cannot get 17 fruits and veggies into my children on a normal day. So it's pretty amazing to think that that's what you can get into them. And can you imagine the difference that we would have in our classrooms if we had children and students that had, some real good quality nutrition into their tummies each day. Instead of some of I know at my school I see a lot of lunch boxes that are just jam-packed full of processed packets of something or other with, virtually no, no nutrient density in it at all, just empty calories. There's also another product that we have. If the children can't take the capsules, these capsules here, there's the Chewies product. Beck, do you have any Chewies there, girl? Beck's going to hold those up. But basically, the Chewies are just like a little little lolly, and it's got everything in that. So the children can just take that, and there you go. That's it. They taste beautiful. They're very. No one usually has any left to show on the computer because we usually all eat them, and they just taste really delicious. And the kids think they're taking a lolly, and they're actually getting veggies. There's over 1 million children, 1 million children worldwide who are getting their Juice Plus for free at the moment. And what we're finding is that it's changing palates. So, the more you give your body, that's what it craves. I know for my own children, they reach for different foods now. They're reaching for things like, broccoli or carrots for afternoon tea or something like that, rather than rubbish food full of sugar, because that's what their body is craving. And then they're wanting to drink more water. So children's bodies are craving higher levels of nutrients. It's boosting their immune systems. They're having less sick days off school. I know at my school, and probably all of your schools, attendance is a major challenge, and because sick days a lot of the time. So if we can create wellness in our children, then they can stay in school, and we all know what a difference that makes. And it's also changing their behaviours. If we know what happens, why we only have so many red days a year at school. We had one last week at our school, and by the end of the day, the kids are going a bit nutty because they've had their feed of pizza and sugar or whatever. But this way, the more fruit and veggies we get into them, the better their behaviour is. There is another product that the Juice Plus range has, which are our plant-based protein powders, or our complete shakes. Thank you, Beck. There she goes. Now they come in French vanilla or Dutch chocolate. And what they are just another way to flood our bodies with more whole food. They've got things such as alfalfa sprouts, yucca powder, chickpea powder, spirulina mushroom powder, and things like that, just to name a few. There's a big 27 different things that there are in that. And they're like the fuel for your car. They taste delicious. I know I often have mine at big lunch or at second break, and I just throw in a bit of almond milk or water or whatever you want to put in it, and it gets me through my training in the afternoon and right through till dinner time easily. They're really good as a meal replacement, or you can use them as a post or pre-workout, or just as an afternoon tea. And sometimes we even make them into healthy raw treats or something like that. So they're really versatile. Again, that's another way to bridge the gap and just to get extra fruit and veggies into your body. Now, we have lots of scientific research papers on Juice Plus, and they sort of centre around lots of different things, but some of those are things like digestive issues, fertility, skin, asthma, and allergies, to name a few. So if you get back to the person who invited you on, and you can find the place where we can show you all of that research that backs up this amazing product. The problem that we have in the world at the moment, it isn't that we have a whole food deficiency. It's that we have we're overfed and we're undernourished. We're just not getting enough of those whole foods in. So basically, this is the one way that I found that really helps bridge that gap. And I know that there's lots of us on the call tonight that have some fantastic stories. So I hope that makes sense to you. But if you're not getting enough fruit and veggies into your diet, I'd really recommend that you give Juice Plus a try. And I really think that can help take your health to the next level. But that's the facts. Facts are facts, but we have a lot of great stories to share here. And I'm going to flick over to Kellie now, because she has a bit of a good story to share with us tonight. Thanks, Kellie. Can't hear you, Kellie.
There we go. Sorry, girls.
You're a bit echoey, Kellie.
Yeah, I'm just going to fix that up.
Very Twilight Zone.
She's from the future.
How is that? Is that better? Alrighty. So my story is, my health journey started probably about 3 years ago after my daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and celiac disease. And I didn't find Juice Plus straight away. It was a little while down that road, but About 18 months ago, after bub number 3, I was the most exhausted mama on the planet. I was so run down. I was so tired. My main goal in life was to get the kids to have a nap in the middle of the day so that I could have a nap as well, because I just wasn't getting through the day. And I was stuck in that horrible rut of eating high sugar foods in the afternoon to try and get me through that slump, so that I could get myself and the kids through the busy afternoon, the dinner time, the bathing, and getting them to bed, and doing all of those things. So 18 months ago, I found Juice Plus, and I started on the berries, and I felt so much better. And I added the fruits and veg in as well, and I just felt 100%. I was out doing cartwheels with the kids, and all the little things that bothered me didn't bother me anymore, and things had started to change. And I decided to get the whole family onto Juice Plus because it had made me feel so good. And we all noticed differences straight away, myself, my husband, and the kids especially. We had pulled our kids out of any care because Clementine, with her diabetes, we need to keep her well. And if she was to get a gastro bug, we would be hospitalised to keep her well. So we had pulled her out of going to birthday parties. We'd pulled her out of everything that we had started for her because of fear of her getting sick. So it was amazing for us once we had her on Juice Plus, and her immunity just went through the roof. It was just so good to see her thriving, and knowing that I had a bit of backup. So getting her back into socialising with other kids and being able to go to birthday parties and having kindy times and things were just amazing. And that I had the energy to go and do all of those things with the kids really, really touched me in the heart. And it was one of those things that I felt that I had to go out and share with other mums, because everywhere I see, there are mums just so run down, and their kids are unwell all the time, and I don't want that. I want to be able to go over for play dates with my kids. So Juice Plus is something that's been an absolute godsend to my family, and at every chance I get to share it, I do, because I know it's changing lives, and I love seeing kids thriving and doing their best and enjoying life. So that's my story, Beck, and I'll pass it back over to you.
Thanks, Kel. We're now going to hear from Fiona.
Hi guys, I'm Fiona. I've been with the Juice Plus company for 10 months now, and I'm a teacher. I've worked in early childhood all my career, but so I found the business. My friend reached out to me for products because I just had a baby and I was really tired and didn't have any energy, but I just was looking for that pick me up. But the main reason she did reach out to me was because of my son, because he actually had severe anxiety when he was born. He had a stroke. He had 2 strokes, and as a result, he had severe anxiety. And in the classroom, he wasn't talking to his teacher, or he would talk to the children, but just not a word to the teachers all day. So we were willing to try anything, because with Ashton, we'd tried every therapy you could think of. Having that early childhood background, I was so passionate about when we did find out that he had brain damage from the stroke. I remember driving home from the hospital saying, I'll never leave any stone unturned. I'll make sure that he has the best start to life. And that's exactly what I've done. So when my friend Tanya reached out with the products, I was willing to give anything a go. And to tell you the truth, I just didn't think that fruit and veggies would make that much difference to what the problems Ashton was having. So when we actually saw the results really quickly, within a week, Ashton's teacher, he was in year 4 at the time, his teacher emailed me saying, Ashton started whispering, and we just really couldn't quite believe it, because he was totally not talking. He would not say a word all day. Like, the teachers had never heard him talk. So when a short while in the products, he just was just a different kid, and we couldn't believe that something so simple could make such a difference. But now Ashton's doing really well, and he actually has improved
even more since we started. It's been 10 months now, and he talks to strangers, answers their questions, and just is a different kid. So he can concentrate more and sit still, because of his problems. He's often had trouble sitting still, and has found it difficult to concentrate in the classroom at times. He needs to move. So the products have really helped him. He's never gets sick. My other son, often, you know, he'd be the type that he doesn't always eat. Ashton's really good with the gummies, and he's just never sick. So, and for myself, well, the whole family have not had any bouts of illness in the whole time we've been on the products. No antibiotics. I mean, obviously you could pick up the common cold, but I just found that we get over it really quickly. But yeah, so back to Ashton, we just are so pleased that the future looks really bright. We did try medication, but we didn't really have, he hated it, and it was just a battle to get him to to drink the medication and so swallow the tablets. So this is really pleasing that it's natural food, whole foods, and you know that his body is getting everything he needs, and he just craves, he eats fruit like it's amazing. He just eats so much fruit, and he never knocks back veggies either. So, but yeah, for myself, I just had a baby when I found the business, when my friend reached out to me, and I was just looking for that extra income as well. But I didn't think I could do this. But yeah, I just needed the health upgrade because I was breastfeeding my son and just craving so much sugar and reaching for Diet Coke. I drank so much soft drink, and I'd actually think that Diet Coke was giving me more energy to get through the afternoon, but really it was making me crave more sugar. So I've lost 17 kilos now on the products, and I just feel amazing. I just look at food differently. Like, I really don't look for those sugary treats anymore. I just can't really eat them. I would go for a shake because I just love the taste of the shakes. So for me, when I first started working with kids, I would pick up everything. I've had chicken pox, I've had German measles, I've had ear infections, pharyngitis, laryngitis, you name it. I really haven't picked up anything since my immunity is amazing. My health is just taken to the next level. And that's the same with my family. My middle son, ear infections all the time. He hasn't had one since being on the gummies. So, I mean, for us, it's just the health upgrade is just phenomenal. But for the business side, just quickly, I was looking for a way to earn some money from home. And now I've been able to, I've been doing relief work for quite a while now. I haven't had my own classroom. But now I've just been able to drop to one day, and I work in special education. So it's been really pleasing for us to bring in that extra income. I love working with kids. So I've actually wanted to stay. I wanted to do one day. So now I used to do 3 days. So now this income sort of allowed me to earn that extra income, and it's been awesome. So I'm going to hand it back now. Thank you. Hey, Beth.
Thanks, Fiona. Thanks, Fiona and Kellie. It's great to hear those stories. And you know, I think as teachers, we work so hard, we work long hours. We do get our holidays, but often, unless we're sort of wanting to move up in the company, we can't bring in that, you know, any extra money because, basically you're stuck at the one level unless you want to go up into admin. So, you know, for me, being I'm a part-time teacher, and I choose to do that so that I can spend some time with my kids. But I find this business another way to bring in a bit of extra income into the family, and I can do it in the hours that I want to do it. You know, I can do a couple of hours here or a couple of hours there. I can be there for the kids' sports days if they land on the days that I'm not at work, obviously. But I've just found it a really good way to bring some extra income into our family. So, you know, a lot of the time we don't have the extra money to dream and do the things that we really want to do. You know, some people want to go and travel on their holidays. Some people want to spend more time with their family. So having this extra income coming in just has meant to a lot of the girls on tonight that, you know, they're able to fulfill those dreams that they never would have been able to otherwise. So, you know, with this business, all we need is a phone, because most of it's done online. You know, like I was just out at dinner just before I jumped online. We could have stayed out and I could have done this call, you know, while I was out, you know, just found a quiet spot at my friend's place. But, you know, instead we've come home. So it's not a hard thing to do. So you know, basically the business is everyone starts at the same level. So when you come in, everyone has the same opportunity as to get to the top, as long as you're willing to put in some work to get there. So it is a teach-to-teach business. So whatever you learn from the person who introduces you to the business, you teach the next person that you bring in. And as you teach more and more people, you just simply work your way up the business, and also referring people to the product as well. So the business works a bit like the popcorn effect. So if I'm here, just make sure you can see, and you know, I bring in Sam, and then I teach Sam really well, and Sam then teaches another person here really well what I've taught her. Then I decide that I'm going to bring in, let's say, my mum. Okay, my mum then teaches one of her friends how to do the business. And suddenly I've not just got these two people in my business, but these two people as well. I may not even know them. Okay, so then, you know, I keep bringing more people into the business, and so do they. So they've taught them, and then these people are going to start teaching as well. So you can see how quite easily, as long as you teach the people underneath you really well, your business will start to grow. So we do get paid 3 ways in this business. We get paid the retail profit, we get paid commissions, and that's what we call the residual income. So that's pretty special, that money, because that's the money that's coming in when we're on holidays, when we're not actually working our business. Then we also get paid bonuses. And as teachers, I don't think, apart from our Christmas bonus, there's no other time we ever get paid bonuses. So it's pretty nice to know that if you put in an effort and you get the people underneath you to a certain level, then you're also going to receive a bonus. So, you know, you can earn as many bonuses as you want through the year. There's not many companies that will let you do that. So I think what we might do is pass over to Donna, and Donna is going to share a little bit about her business story. So thanks, Donna.
Thanks, Beck. Yeah, I'll just quickly, I won't take up too much time. I'm a single mum of 3 girls, and I got into the business the same day as I got onto the products, and I really just did that just so I could save a bit of money on my products, and you know, I guess I thought it'd be nice if I could earn a little bit of extra as well. But very quickly, I found that I was sharing my experiences and our results with people, and it was sort of just coming very easily just to talk to people about it. So now on the 10th of the month, when I get my Juice Plus paycheck, I'm so grateful, because for me, it's meant the difference between struggling every month and you know, having more month at the end of the money, and that was happening to me continuously, and it's a big burden on your shoulders. And now on the 10th, you know, I have that little bit of extra money, and it's so amazing just to be able to say, okay, there's the gymnastics fees covered, or the regos covered, or whatever else. So, you know, and down the track, I can't wait for the you know, for things like the travel and stuff that I can start dreaming about again. So for me, it's given me the ability to breathe again, and to just take that little bit of pressure off, and to relieve the anxiety, which has been amazing. Because the other good thing that I get out of it is not financial, it's totally unexpected, and that's the community of people, the people that you see on this call tonight, and others that I just love being around everybody, because there's a beautiful, supportive culture that we have, and I've made some great friendships, so that's just priceless to me. So yeah, so that's basically my business story in a very quick nutshell. Thanks, Meg.
Thanks, Donna. We might pass over to Kel. I think Kel's going to close us off. Kel, you'll just need to take yourself off mute.
Sorry, I did it again. I'd just like to thank everyone for taking time out of your day to jump on and have a quick listen. And whoever invited you on this call tonight can fill in any gaps that you haven't got tonight with either the product that you're interested in, or if you're interested in the business as well. Hit the person up that invited you and get some more details if it piques your interest. Know that the person that invited you on cares about you, your health, and your financial situation. We don't just invite people for the hell of it. We really care about changing people's lives, and that's why we do what we do. And we share our stories because at the end of the day, we all want the best for our family, and we all want to have those great times and make those memories with our kids while we can. So enjoy your night, and thank you for coming. And I hope your intro to the Juice Plus experience was a good one. Have a great night, ladies. Bye.